If you are 18 to 35 years old and feel the call to full-time ministry, I've got exciting news. Revival Today Bible Institute this fall, September 2022. If you feel the call of God into full-time ministry, a strong biblical foundation is essential. However, education alone is insufficient. Sound biblical training coupled with the power of the Holy Spirit is the vital dynamic duo. God has called Jonathan and I to open up a training school that offers live, on-campus classes to equip the next generation in fulfilling the call of God in their lives. Revival Today Bible Institute's mission is to raise ministers of excellence who deliver the gospel of Jesus Christ in word and in power. Will you join us? Will you join us in seeing this generation transformed by the gospel of Jesus Christ? If you want more information or you want to apply, go to revivaltodaybibleinstitute.com. I love you. See you there.
Thousands of us tonight are on the broad road that leads to destruction. And tonight, I would say with Moses, I would say with Joshua, turn, repent, choose God, serve Him, live for Him. That is the message of God tonight to this great audience of people at Yankee Stadium.
I see revival coming to planet Earth, maybe as never before. It would be untold numbers, an untold, uncounted multitudes that will be saved. The dead will be raised. The arthritic will be healed. Cancer will be healed. No disease will be able to stand before God's people, and that it would be a worldwide situation.
It's a church that doesn't just know about God, they know God. They don't just believe in His power, they carry His power. God will shake the United States of America one last time, not by might, not by power, but by my Spirit.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Check the Market. We got a special guest with us in the studio. He's live. Look at that.
Yo.
It's not a screen. Doug Johnson, our resident crypto expert and all-around good guy. Welcome, Doug.
Thank you.
Let's get an emoji hand clap going for Doug. Christophoris, Alice, Gerald. Good morning, Ninja. D&D Investments. Portland, Oregon.
What's up, Ninja?
Wayne from Guatemala. Welcome to the house, Guatemala. Sandra, good morning. Kayla, good morning. Look at that emoji hand clap.
Yo, my wife.
Welcome, everybody. Make sure you share the broadcast. If you have any questions about cryptocurrencies, we'll be taking questions. Naveed, we'll be taking questions today. Jason, welcome. Logan. Yes, he is representing Crypto Island. Kelsey from Ohio. Welcome, everybody. Twin to Chanel. Good morning. Jolene. Welcome, everybody. So we got some articles today that we're gonna go over. Then, if you have any questions, there's actually a good one that just came in. Gerald asked, Doug, which cryptocurrency will make me a billionaire overnight?
Luna. Don't buy Luna.
It'll either make you a billionaire overnight, or you'll probably lose everything.
Nothing goes to zero.
David Moyes from South Australia. Man, we got the world in the house today. Take that, Fox Business. Take that, CNBC. All right, let's put up the first article, see what's going on. SEC drops the ball on crypto regulation, and there are long-term consequences, says Commissioner. Right there with you, Gerald. Continue. A commissioner with the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission has warned that the securities market regulator has dropped the ball on crypto regulation. We're not allowing innovation to develop and experimentation to happen in a healthy way, and there are long-term consequences of that failure. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce expressed concerns that the U.S. has dropped the ball on the regulation of cryptocurrencies in an interview with CNBC on the sidelines of the DC Blockchain Summit this week. Pierce, who's also known in the crypto community as Crypto Mom, for support of the industry, discussed challenges in the crypto ecosystem from a regulatory standpoint. Firstly, the commissioner mentioned fraud, stating that there's a lot of fraud in this space because it's the hot area of the moment. That is true. Because basically anybody can create a cryptocurrency, hype it up, and then make off with a couple $1 million.
Yeah, so pick cryptocurrencies where you can see the people's faces, you see their names. Don't choose, and that's not guaranteed, but
no, because some of those have been rug pulled too.
Yeah, but it's a good start, you know. And then besides just seeing their faces, like listen to what they say and if they look like and sound like intelligent people. Like Ripple's fully doxed. You know, they're like actual businessmen.
So you're saying stay away from Bitcoin because we don't know who the founder is.
What do you think? I don't know any Bitcoin.
Lucy asks, I don't have any cryptocurrency. Which is the best to go with? What would you say would be the number one cryptocurrency to like start out with? And you can't say XRP.
XRP. Ethereum would be a good one. Yeah, let's wait to see where this like kind of ends at for the blood in the streets, so to speak. But yeah, any of the main like top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, AVAX I think is a really good project. I'm really bullish on AVAX long term. It's so cheap and easy to use, and it's got a really strong ecosystem. Binance Chain's probably another good one, but it's probably too expensive right now. I don't know where that's at. So yeah, projects like those.
I got Coinbase up right there with all the prices.
Oh, perfect.
So all you gotta do is
That's great.
just hit the prices right there. There, you can take a look at it. Crypto named CTM, yes. The problem is that if I create one of those and I do a rug pull, then you know that probably wouldn't be too good.
Solana, that's a good one. I like the future of that. Cardano is really cheap right now.
Everything's really cheap right now.
Everything's really cheap. Well, yeah, I don't know if I'd buy Binance coin right now. BNB at $300.
You don't think the bottom's in on that? No. All right, let's look at some more articles. See what we got. Ether accounts for almost half of the 520 million liquidations amid weak on-chain data. Traders of Ether futures saw liquidations nearly double those of Bitcoin in an unusual move. Is it still down? No, it's up now. 2.59. We're back up at 1,800, but last night it did go down. Let's see the article. Bitcoin and Ether lost pivotal support levels in the past 24 hours amid a weakening sentiment for the broader crypto market, a move that cost over $520 million in liquidations. Ether track futures lost upward of $236 million, nearly double those of 125 million on Bitcoin futures. The losses were unusual for Ether, which mostly sees lower liquidations than Bitcoin on average trading days. Future of Stepan's GMT tokens racked up 23 million in losses amid headwinds from Chinese authority, who banned gameplay of the popular step-to-earn protocol in the country. Futures on Solana lost 11 million, while metaverse-focused sandbox Sand saw $9 million in losses. Continue. Ether dropped to as low as 1,728 in early Asian hours on Friday, losing some 9% of its value over the past 24 hours. A sudden dip to similar price levels on Thursday night was brought up by traders, but this morning's slide was gradual. So there's current levels and resistance at 1900, which acted as a pivotal support earlier this month. So do you think we're going to see some lower lows for Ether?
Yep.
Yes?
Yeah.
How far do you think it's going to go down in $1,300 to $1,500 range?
Generally speaking, Ether in a bear market trades at an 80% loss from its all-time high, and we hit an all-time high. So, what's 80% of
Was it 4,000? Right? Almost 5,000.
Yeah, almost 5.
So 4,900.
So we're at a 65% loss right now, about 80 in that moving average right there.
So you didn't think about go down to about $1,000, less than 1,000,
yeah,
900,
900, something like that.
and
But it could hit off that. Yeah, I don't think the pain's over yet, but I think it could be quick.
yeah,
So what I'm doing is I'm taking weekly amounts of money, some money, and putting it into like my USD account and Uphold. You can do the same thing in Coinbase and just stacking dollars,
yeah,
waiting for that bottom. Because if you like hold it in your savings account, you're probably gonna get maxed out. Move it closer. Okay. You're probably gonna get maxed out on your daily amount that you can buy, and you won't be able to buy, like if you're just putting it away in that USD account, you'll be able to buy a whole bunch at the bottom.
At the bottom.
Yeah.
Valerie asks, which cryptos do you think have hit their bottom? Do you think any of them have?
No,
No.
not at all. I'm waiting. And it's gonna, the next month is gonna tell us a lot. And it could change, XRP's holding up really good. Bitcoin's the most bullish out of all of them.
Yeah.
If that holds around 28,000, that's a really good sign for crypto. We might not see the kind of like 80% loss that we typically see in a bearish market. So a lot can change in a quick amount of time, but I'm waiting. I'm just going to keep stacking those dollars until I see a solid bottom and then buy. And I'm not worried about buying XRP at 45 cents. I'd rather wait if it goes down to like 22 cents.
Based on strict utility, Michael asks, do you think ISO 20022 coins may be the catalyst for a bull run when this system begins in November?
Yeah.
Talk to us about that system first.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that since 2018 when they're going to implement it and all that kind of stuff.
What is that?
It's the new infrastructure for, XRP's tied to that.
Yeah.
ISO 2020. And it's the new infrastructure for the the digital currencies that are going to be used for the future.
Yeah.
As like a currency, not just like it is now for a traded asset. So, yeah, I don't.
So
I'm
used
not,
for like cross-border payments, things like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'd have to read back into the documents that I read because I read them back in 2018. But it's going to be like the digital. So probably the USD DC is probably going to be part of that. But I think it's all the infrastructure that's behind it. So yeah, I think it's going to be great for it. And Ripple Labs is probably going to end or settle their lawsuit by the end of this year. I don't think it's going to last into next year. So there's something that could be a massive catalyst because it'll force Coinbase and all these other exchanges that delisted it to put it back on.
Yeah.
And I mean, that could be it will be massive when that gets put back on.
Because you can't buy it just anywhere right now.
Yeah.
David Moyes says, I don't have any crypto yet. Will admit I'm a little gun shy. How do we use/spend crypto in everyday living, i.e. exchange to and from fiat or finding services and providers that accept crypto? Also government outlawing its use. So that's just like overall what is there even a use case for it right now? I know there's some coffee shops that take Bitcoin where you can pay with it.
Pretty soon you'll be using crypto without even knowing you're using crypto. You know, like the USDC is going to be based on a blockchain, okay? Yeah. But you can right now, I think on Uphold, get a Uphold card, like debit card, and charge your debit card, and it will spend your XRP or whatever digital assets you choose to spend. Obviously, people aren't really doing that right now because they're looking at it as an investment. But once like prices start to stabilize, and you don't see like the fluctuations, like it'll be more like a futures market for the dollar. Yeah, that's what I kind of predict. But now's the time to get into that because it's not going to be fun to get into it when it's like the futures market. So yeah, there's risk, but I don't envision a world in the future where cryptocurrency isn't going to be around. It's the future. Yeah. Right now it's fun because you can take major losses or make major gains. So now's the time to get into it because even now we're still very early adopters. I think I would guess maybe 5 to 6% of the world's population is invested in cryptocurrency. And that's probably
12% of the U.S. population, 40 million people. Yes.
Okay.
Of so the U.S. I don't know huge. Global, but I know that 12% of the U.S. population is in cryptocurrency. They're saying 40 million people are invested in it.
Yeah.
But 12% is still not, that's not broad adoption.
When you're talking about broad adoption, it's kind of like, look, if you would compare the internet to the 1990s, you know, people were saying like, what's that little @ symbol? And they weren't using the word @ That's kind of where we're at right now. As far as adoption, people didn't know how to use the internet. They didn't know how to use an email. And now we're kind of shifting. So, you know, during these bloodbath days, if you're not invested at all, because I look at these charts every day, I would start buying like small amounts weekly out of your paycheck.
And which ones?
Those top 10, like, you know, Ether, Bitcoin, if you wanted to. Don't look at the dollar value of them. Don't care about the losses you're going to take in the near term. But just because, like, I probably can time the market a little bit better because I've been trading this stuff since 2017, so I kind of understand the flow of it. Yeah. But if you're just starting out, just out of your paycheck, take 10, 20, 30%, whatever you feel comfortable doing, and
5,
buying
1.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm like 10 or 20 or 30, but
yeah, you don't have to be like Doug and just go all in 90% cryptocurrency.
Yeah, no, live like a poor person and invest. I mean, you could apply that though to the stock market too. So if you want to take the other 9 or 29 or whatever percent, and put it into the stock market, things that you like or feel comfortable with, and start investing, because nothing goes to zero. No.
No.
Yeah, you know, the future is looking good as a whole if you're investing long term. And you dollar cost average in, you look at the red days as a sale, as a flash sale, and the green days as a time to capitalize on some of the investments you made.
Don't get caught up in the emotions. The market
Yeah.
is open. So let's take a look at the market real quick. Good news come out this morning. I don't know how good news it is. Better news than we've seen before. Put up the article about inflation that I sent, if you have it. Awesome. S&P is up 33 points. NASDAQ up 176 points. And the Dow Jones is up 54 points. Cryptocurrencies. The market is down 0.75%. Bitcoin is up though 2.81%. Ethereum's up 1%. What else? XRP up 3.89%. Look at that.
Buy XRP.
Dogecoin up 5%. Solana and Cardano are less than 1%. Avalanche is down again.
Buy it.
AVEX is down to $22.98. Shiba Inu is up though, so that's good news. Do you have the article? The Fed's preferred gauge shows inflation rose 4.9% in April in a sign that price increase could be slowing. Let's see it. The Federal Reserve preferred inflation gauge rose 4.9% in April from a year ago, a still elevated level that nonetheless indicated that pressures could be easing a bit. That increase in the core personal consumption expenditures price index was in line with expectations and reflected a slowing pace from the 5.2% reported in March. The number excludes volatile food and energy prices that have been a major contributor to inflation running around a 40-year peak. So there you have it. That's a little bit of good news. Inflation is slowing. Let's take a look at some more questions here. Where are we at? Can you scroll up on the comments? I'll take one from... where should I buy? Lucinda says. Uphold. Oh yeah, Crystal Forrest answered the question. Kraken, Coinbase, Cash App, Robinhood, Uphold. Any of those? Scroll back down. What about Quant, QNT? Do you know that one?
I know of it. I think it's a great project. I hear good things about it. I don't know too much about it because I haven't researched it, but I've heard a lot of good things. People made a ton of money on it, so where's Quant?
What about you were looking at a different question?
There was a question further up. He asked like, do I convert? And I just want to say, like, honestly, I don't use a debit card from Uphold, so I don't know exactly how it works. I just know you can utilize it, and as I understand it, it would be like you can just swipe your card, and you probably have to choose what cryptocurrencies you want to use, or maybe you can only use one at a time. But Uphold's on your phone, so it'd be a quick transfer, I would say. You know.
Charles is staking XRPL ledger projects on stakekx.com and getting free massive XRP drops on his portfolio dropped right into his Zoom wallet.
Yeah, what's the percentage on that? Because I did see something like that recently where, you know, it was like 174% on your XRP, and you can receive it back in XRP or USDT.
Yeah.
Which seemed appealing, but kind of sketchy too.
Lucinda says, are all those safe? All those... I think they are fairly safe. I would say nothing is 100% safe. You got to make sure that you keep all your passwords and your seed codes and all that stuff safe. And don't give them out to anybody. Don't make your password, you know, your name and your year of birth or something like that. Make sure it's actually secure.
Yeah, and when you're lending your XRP, you're lending it to someone that's borrowing it on an exchange. So there is risk. I mean, 174% is not a normal loan.
No, it's not. I mean, that's huge risk if you're getting that kind of return.
I've made money on it, and good money. But the reality is you're loaning out your XRP so someone else can borrow it and make money. And that's risky.
Lucinda, there are classes. If you go to Coinbase, if you open up a Coinbase account, they actually have like educational tools that you can go through. I believe, what's the other one called? Not Coinbase. They've got like a yellow logo.
Binance?
No, it's Coin something.
CoinGecko?
No. Let me look it up. How can you go about investing in cryptocurrency? How would you start? If somebody asked you, how do I go about investing in cryptocurrency? How would you start?
Start buying some. Because whenever you're if you
CoinDesk.
CoinDesk.com.
Yeah,
they're
great
owned
educational tools.
by China. No,
They are.
by who's the CZ? That's the Binance coin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're owned by Binance.
And so is CoinMarketCap, I believe, too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So, yeah, but they do have great information. He's super bullish on crypto, so he's motivated to teach people about it. I have mixed feelings about him.
Coin
I don't really
Bureau,
trust.
Michael McLean says.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd have to
JRNY
look that up.
Crypto on YouTube.
Yeah, you could start researching, but I am of the nature that if I'm interested in something, I'll buy it, and then that will make me follow it and
Learn about it.
research it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to put a ton in, just enough to like make you interested in seeing where it goes. Because one thing I learned about investing is until I invest in it, no matter how much I research it, I don't care about it. So I'll find something else to do or something else to look at. But once I started buying stocks and stuff, all of a sudden I cared what Tesla was doing.
Yeah.
And, you're going to make mistakes in trading, emotions, but through time you learn how to, not get hyped up and not get super bearish because the price goes down and the price goes up.
That's good.
Good answer.
Yeah. Ryan asks, can you give top 5 crypto? Your top 5. Let's hear them.
Oh man, I feel
Just like top 5 good ones, not like,
yeah, well,
any ones that are just straight
yeah. So
gambling. Whatever you call it.
Ethereum 2.0 is on here. It's not out though yet.
No, they just have it on there.
It's retarded.
They've had it on there for a while.
Oh, okay. So Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Avalanche, and how many was that? 4?
5
Oh, that was
total.
5. No,
You said
how many?
what? Ethereum,
Ethereum,
XRP,
Avalanche, Solana, and Cardano.
And Cardano. Okay.
Yeah.
So there you have it. What's your view on privacy coins? Pirate Chain, Monero. Have you looked at any of those?
I like them, and I think they're here to stay because there's always a black market. But I do see when regulation comes in, there's going to be a hard push against that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a hard push against the black market. So is it still there? Yeah. And especially if the digital dollar of the future is a credit-based system where they say like you can only eat so much steak a day, that's where I think these things are going to do really good because people are still going to eat steak. They're just going to buy it with Monero or Revival Today coin or something like that. So that's the way I view it. So yeah, I think they're great. I think they're worth investing in because there's going to be a black market.
Yeah. It's good. Any other questions? Do we have time now before everything converts over to the new quantum system
Yeah.
to invest? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now's the
investing
time
now.
to invest in a lot of this. In Web 3.
The quantum system is going to be based off of XRP. There might be other coins like, USDC and stable coins will be a part of that system. But it's all going to be run through the most efficient
XRP
system.
and XLM. Or you think XLM won't have a part in all of that?
I think XLM will have a part, but I'm not sure. It's not going to be on a global level, I don't believe.
Yeah.
Because then it's a direct competitor with
XRP.
and it's doing the same thing, but you don't see XLM talking to the IMF or the World Economic Forum, as much as we don't, probably approve of those people. You don't see them talking to the same people. They might be like in the United States to some degree. I just don't. I haven't done much research into them because I'm not as confident. But they'll probably still come out. They're big enough, they'll survive.
Michael mentioned Ripple Labs. I sent an article about Ripple Labs. Can we put that up? The Ripple Labs one, the one about Ripple. The article. Okay. It's never too late to invest. Well, unless
Especially
you're
when
buying at the top of the market. But even then, you can, dollar cost average down. But it's never too late to invest. And even if you're going to, just open up an Uphold account, Coinbase account, you can have $5 in there, $10 in there, and just, play with it. See if there's any cryptocurrencies that you like. XRP ledger projects are Unreal, XRP Sologenic, Casino Coin, ETC, XOGE, XRP version of Doge.
XR Doge,
Christopher
I own
asks, how
some.
much Dogecoin should he buy?
all of it. But let me buy some first. It's up 5%. Probably not the best time to buy. Pick for like a big green.
Yeah, but if it
red
goes
day.
back up to 60 cents,
I think it will. Doge is
bought-
gonna survive, and so as much as
You
it
think
pains
so?
me to say, as much as it pains me to say this, so is Shiba Inu. It's
I
going
bought
to,
Dogecoin the beginning of last year,
yeah.
and I had
I was saying not to buy it.
$1,000 or
That was
something
so
left
wrong.
in my Robinhood account, so I was like, you know what, whatever, all in. And I opened up my account. A couple of weeks later, somebody texted me, was like, should I sell my Dogecoin now? And I was like, what are you talking about? And I opened it up and I saw that it had gone up to 30 cents or something like that. And I
Yeah.
bought it right around 8 cents last year. So
Dang.
I didn't even realize I could have missed out on all of that if I didn't look at it.
Yeah, and it went up to 60 something cents.
It did,
and
yeah.
I was telling people, you don't buy something that went 1,000x,
No.
and you don't, but you do.
Yeah.
So there's my advice. Don't do it, but do it. Shiba Inu, I'm gonna buy it. Eventually, I'm gonna buy Shiba, and I'm gonna buy Doge too. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, cause why not? But if you're not invested at all, start today. Like just buy a little bit. Don't put all of it in right now. Buy it over
Don't put
the
all
course.
of it in Dogecoin.
Buy it over the course of a month. I just keep investing. I still take a portion of my weekly paycheck and at least put it in a cash count. But there was a time where I was putting it all into cryptocurrency or all into stocks and stuff like that. When I wasn't buying cryptocurrency, I started buying stocks.
Yeah.
So I'm always putting money away out of each paycheck into something that's not just a savings account.
Yeah. Let's see that article real quick. Crypto firm Ripple will explore IPO after SEC lawsuit ends, CEO says. The Ripple will explore the possibility of an initial public offering once its lawsuit with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has ended, CEO Brad Garlinghouse told CNBC. The company uses XRP, the world's sixth largest cryptocurrency, to facilitate cross-border payments. Effectively, fiat is converted to XRP, which lowers the cost and increases the speed of the transaction. The XRP is then converted back to fiat, not the car, but currency, The SEC alleges Ripple, Garlinghouse, and executive chairman Chris Larsen engaged in an illegal securities offering through sales of XRP. Ripple has argued that the digital coin should not be treated as a security, a designation that would bring it under much stricter regulatory scrutiny. The lawsuit has been going on for nearly 15 months. Feels like 15 years. And Ripple expects it to end this year. That's what we were told last year. After that, the company will look into a public listing. That could be huge.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. XRP is going to rocket when they can get relisted. And I hope I can get into
The IPO.
Before that.
Before the IPO.
And I have a way of doing it. Actually, if you're interested in Liquinto or whatever.
You would have to be a accredited investor.
Yeah.
You need to be an accredited investor, so there's like a certain amount that you need to have.
Yeah, you got to be able to drop 10 grand. But yeah, you have to have like a certain net worth and all that kind of stuff.
To be able to invest in Ripple.
But if you can do that, Liquinto. Is that how you say it?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I'll spell it out. Linqto. That's
Linkto.
Yeah, sure.
Something
Link
like
to.
that. Linkto.
Yeah. So that is the app that you can download, and you have to buy it in tranches of $10,000, and it's like $48 right now, or $40-something. So if you can do that, I would recommend doing it because you can get it before it IPOs, and then that's going to be insane. You saw what happened to Coinbase, so.
Why would you invest in a surveillance coin like XRP for a hold when the purpose of crypto is cryptology? Makes sense, because XRP technically, would XRP even be considered like a blockchain coin?
It's not.
It's not, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why it's called Ripple.
Yeah.
Because when it first came out, that's why it's the most efficient one. I mean, not the most. There's faster ones out there now, but you can send money within 3 seconds, 2-3 seconds, and it's gonna show up wherever you send it in that amount of time, and it costs fractions of a cent. So it's not really like a blockchain technology, although there are blocks. Like you can go on their website and see the block number.
Yeah.
It just operates a little differently because it's completely mined. It's a mined asset.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest with you, don't really care about the blockchain technology. I care about making money. I'm not a religious Bitcoin guy. But if you're that, Bitcoin's a good option. Ethereum's a good option.
Bitcoin is not a form of payment, though. Bitcoin is a store of value. Because the more I look at it, there's two camps in Bitcoin.
It's too slow.
There's the ones that say it's a payment system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the other one that says it's a store of value. I'm more on the store of value, because people buy Bitcoin and they hold. They're not going to sell it.
They're not selling it.
Just like if somebody buys gold.
Yeah.
When do people ever sell their gold? They don't.
Yeah, it's not that it can't be used in some cases. Like you could buy a house with it. Not gonna buy a coffee with it.
Yeah.
And Starbucks tried it. They accepted Bitcoin. They don't do it now. You gotta ask why. Because nobody's gonna sit in line waiting 10 minutes for a confirmation to go through for $3. It's way too slow. Just not gonna happen. So you could do it probably through wrapped Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. So there's ways around it, but just in general, Bitcoin's not going to be used as a global bridge asset.
Store of value, then.
Store of value?
We agree.
Yeah.
All right, you already gave the 5 that you recommend. What's your number? Let's do your biggest 2 as for cryptocurrencies to research for everybody.
Research any of these NFT ones, and that includes Ethereum, Avalanche. I'm going to go on because there's more. Polkadot, Solana, that sandbox one, because the NFT space is going to be more than just paintings of monkeys or like digital monkey things and stuff like that. It's going to be so much more. There's going to be a metaverse and all that. There already is.
The watchmaker Breitling, with every new Breitling that you buy, you actually get an NFT of the watch. So if
That's
somebody
awesome.
steals the watch but doesn't have the
NFT.
NFT, you can't sell the watch.
Right.
Because you can't transfer the NFT.
At least not for the value that it
So it makes things more secure.
Yeah, I love the idea.
Just think about, like, you know, like with vehicles. The vehicles wouldn't get stolen as often, because then the only way you can buy a vehicle would be like if you're okay with buying a black market vehicle.
Yeah.
Which, you know, all of that then goes into like control and all these things, you know, everything's gonna, you know, but if you buy a vehicle and you have an NFT for that vehicle, the only way that you'll be able to sell that vehicle is if you transfer the NFT to the new owner.
Yeah. Same with properties.
Yeah, same with properties.
You'll be able to, you know, it would be really cool because you could do like a multi-million-dollar deal with tranches of NFTs, have like 60,000 NFTs, and then own that NFT, and own a piece of like something that Grant Cardone would own. Yeah. You know, and not be an accredited investor and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Or a piece of the Mona Lisa or something like that. Yeah. And a normal guy could just buy it. I like it.
It is interesting what's going on with the NFT space. We're definitely going to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, engine I'm interested in. Don't know much about it, but I've thought about buying it and stuff. So look into it. It's worth it.
Yes, Donna, we are recording this. It's going to be on our YouTube channel and the Revival Today app. If you haven't downloaded the Revival Today app, do that now. It's a great resource. CRPT, Cryptarium.
Don't know anything about it.
Michael says they're tied to the BIS, the Bank of International
Settlements.
Settlements.
XDC? Is that what
we'll have to look into that. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, everybody. If you'd like to invest in Revival Today, we'll give you an opportunity to do that now. And since it is Crypto Island Friday, and Doug is wearing the Crypto Island shirt, we'll do that as a giveaway. Welcome to Crypto Island. As you can see, Doug's on there too. And our favorite island boys look like they're not doing it.
Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm just island boy. I'm just island boy. I'm gonna get keep what going. You're gonna keep that.
So yeah, those are the island boys. Looks like we're single-handedly keeping their fame on. I don't see them anywhere anymore. It's like they're 15 minutes over.
I do
except
not
for
condone
check the market.
Smoking marijuana cigarettes.
No, absolutely not. We got one more video.
The market cap is $2.168 trillion. And now the market... Oh! Oh! It went to zero! Yo!
Nothing goes to zero.
And yeah, Doug can, he can attest to this because that's him every time he invests in one of those coins.
Yes.
I invest in about 1% of the coins that Doug tells me about. It's like, I'm invested in this. But yeah, he has been very
I see all my
successful
friends make money. And then I want to make money. And then I lose money.
Exactly. So it happens a lot of times with cryptocurrencies. Well, we'll send you that shirt for a donation of any size today. And here are the ways to give. revivaltoday.com/give. # donate on Facebook. Text RT. Cash App. Venmo. PayPal. We also accept cryptocurrencies. Speaking of cryptocurrencies, scan that QR code there. There's a whole range of different cryptocurrencies that we accept. And if there's any that you can't find on there, you can send them to, you can give us a call, 412-446-2332. You can send us a check by mail, Revival Today, P.O. Box 7, Prosperity, Pennsylvania, 15329. And then don't forget to claim your offer. And thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for coming on, Doug.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
It was fun.
And yeah, we'll see you all on Tuesday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Make sure you tune in for the Revival Today live broadcast. And if you're anywhere in the Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi area, Tennessee, wherever, not too far away, head down to Naples for Faith Church Naples with Evangelist Jonathan Shuttlesworth from May 29th through June 3rd. Awesome. Go out there and make some money today, everybody, and we will see you all on Tuesday.
See ya.
If you are 18 to 35 years old and feel the call to full-time ministry, I've got exciting news. Revival Today Bible Institute this fall, September 2022. If you feel the call of God into full-time ministry, a strong biblical foundation is essential. However, education alone is insufficient. Sound biblical training coupled with the power of the Holy Spirit is the vital dynamic duo. God has called Jonathan and I to open up a training school that offers live, on-campus classes to equip the next generation in fulfilling the call of God in their lives. Revival Today Bible Institute's mission is to raise ministers of excellence who deliver the gospel of Jesus Christ in word and in power. Will you join us? Will you join us in seeing this generation transformed by the gospel of Jesus Christ? If you want more information or you want to apply, go to revivaltodaybibleinstitute.com. I love you. See you there.